Hello, Amaranthine. Nice to meet you.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I
Hmm.
have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
I just might do that. But seeing like a quest continuation marker over here, Last of the Legion? Do I have something like that? I don't, but that's what this quest marker means, I think.
Right, we're in it. Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something?
Oh, that's what we're looking for. Are you the hunter who found an entrance to the deep roads?
Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Don't seem happy about your find,
Would have been more useful to find gold deposits.
right?
Oh, will you stop your belly aching? Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
Go on.
That buck was a sly one, he was. He had big feet and a... Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
Who tried to build over it?
Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
How many?
More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
Huh.
Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So,
Interesting.
we getting anything for our trouble?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the end. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
Well, that helped. I don't know where that other guy went.
Please, let us in.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you.
Where are you now?
I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the commander of the Grey.
Who gave this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravane.
Wolf?
Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious.
You remember anything else about him?
No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Well, if you were paid a whole sovereign to deliver... I don't have it in my inventory. Do I? Is it in my journal? Oh, there's that. What was the quest? I don't know. This one? Which one was it? You were handed a note that indicates the Dark Wolf will meet you by the fountain? Was I? Will meet me by the fountain. Do I have any notes in my inventory? No. By the fountain? Where would there be a fountain? Hello.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
I'm the Warden Commander. I think I'm a bit above this whole, like, thing, you know?
But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But I... You said everyone...
You are dismissed.
Thanks, dude.
I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
They've killed men for lesser things. Glad to see you're taking precautions.
Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
I just might. But I'll see you later. I need to find the fountain.
I once knew someone who bought a piece of Andraste's shin bone in the Amaranthine market.
Somehow I doubt that. Hello?
Delilah? Is that really
All the automatic cutscenes.
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
He was kind of an asshole.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
She said she wants me to come back once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it.
I mean, deserved to die, I don't know. But he was kind of an asshole. You don't believe her?
I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much?
Maybe he was never who you thought he was.
I suppose not. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Sure thing, dude. I mean, I'm getting so many automatic cutscenes just walking around. I think we're gonna find our next thing fairly soon.
That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
Pitchfork?
My brother used to drink like you do, dwarf.
Fun fellow to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun almost anywhere. And then he would vomit on your shoes.
Ah, good times.
Here's the pitchfork. That is a strange place. Do you know anything about this? No. Can't interact with it. Wonder what that's about. If I were a... Hey, Wynn. How's it going?
Well, if it isn't the Warden Commander. How have you been? I suppose congratulations are in order.
Indeed they are. Why are you here?
I am here making preparations for a journey. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
Magi business concerns me too.
Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
So they're just gonna be like... just like complete sovereignty, I guess? Just like no oversight at all? Yeah, that... I mean, like Andrew's saying, I don't really like all the policing that the mages have now, but this is a bit troubling.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing. but keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
I just might. What's she doing there, though?
Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. But I can't waste any more time. Good luck to you, Warden Commander.
Well, okay then. Nice to meet you. Win? What's this plant doing? I mean, I guess we'll talk to you, because I wouldn't call this a fountain. Nor would I call this one over here a fountain. But it is the only place with water in it in this town that I've seen. So it's the closest thing to a fountain we have.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
Are you the Dark Wolf?
In the flesh. The less you know
Okay.
of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
How can? Why would you want to help me?
You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
50 sovereigns. You're doing this out of a sense of civic duty?
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
I have so much money. That's a lot still. This would be 130 counting the 80 I gave the other guy. It's not like I spend my money on anything else, really. And I'll still have a decent amount left over.
It will be done. Give me some time.
Okay, that better be worth it, though.
You don't actually think your jokes are funny, do you?
Could have sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har! Let me tell you about my life in one word.
Oh no, don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fart.
Oh no, big Templar man. What are you going to do with that sword?
Ew.
Don't play with fire unless you want to get burned, son.
We don't really get along with any of us, do we? Do you have anything?
The men are still clearing the rubble in the basement. They'll be finished soon.
No. Okay, then. I guess let's go here for wind, then. No reason not to. Hello. Oh, you're fun, aren't you?
Very well.
Well, that bodes well. I wonder how alive we're gonna be seeing. I forgot her name. Ines? Ines? Hey, guys. Okay. Yeah, this bodes well. You left a note on the guy?
It will be done.
This is what happens to filthy adulterers. Okay.
I do like the outdoors.
I didn't mean to click on you. Oh, this isn't the place for Wynn's quest. This is the place for the Darkspawn Chasm. How did I not...
We're going down into that. Figures. Ooh, it's an unstable, crumbling chasm. Let's go and play in it.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? You know, I half expected that to break when we went across.
Have you ever thought of returning to Orzammar?
Not sure I can. Technically, I'm a surface dwarf now.
Why, technically? You don't know for certain?
It's not like they send you a letter. Congratulations, you've been ejected from the warrior caste.
Do you care?
Sometimes. Then I drink more and it goes away.
I'm sure that's healthy. Anyone want to say hi? Be surprised if there are Darkspawn around, honestly. But it doesn't surprise me if these guys are around. I can't imagine what horrors would await me. I don't think the Darkspawn are going to be around here, at least not too many of them, sounds like. I mean, there's probably going to be some deeper in, but never mind. Well, hey there. Sigrun. Nice name. Don't worry. I am here to make sure you die, probably not as much. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Well, that was close. For a moment there, I thought I was really about to join the Legion of the Dead.
I've heard that name before. Remind me?
Bunch of grim warrior types. Single-minded darkspawn killers.
Those guys.
We are warriors,
right.
already dead to our people. We were sent into the deep roads to battle the Darkspawn till the stone claims us.
I remember them.
Which it did, with great efficiency. Today.
What happened?
The others are dead. Properly dead. All of them. And I only narrowly got away.
And Stone, are we glad for that?
Alright, calm down.
There's something going on in Kal'Hirol. We thought the Darkspawn were breeding an army. The Legion went to investigate, but Kal'Hirol proved too much for us. It was a massacre. And now I'm the only one left.
So there's still Darkspawn here. Like, that's fair. I didn't expect all of them to be gone. How did you get away?
When I saw my friends cut down, I got scared. I fled. The Darkspawn have changed. They're smart now. They destroyed the Legion. I saw them taking some of the women, and I wasn't about to stick around for that.
Yeah, we know what happens to those. She doesn't seem to be taking this too well. Like, she doesn't sound happy about what's happening. Like, at worst, she's in shock, you know? I mean, regardless, I think you made a good decision getting out of there. It's not like you could do anything on your own.
Except it is a fight that cannot be won. Not alone. But if the Darkspawn are really breeding an army, I can't stay here. I have to do something.
Well, I'm a Grey Warden. I can help you.
Ah, that's convenient.
It is, isn't
The
it?
ancestors must have had a hand in this. I'll show you where Kal'Hirol is. Safety in numbers, yes?
Sure thing. Are you a warrior? I would like to get rid of Ogren. He kind of makes some comments I don't like.
Excellent. With your help, destroying this nest is no longer impossible. Merely improbable.
Yeah.
Oh, an optimist then.
Let's not waste time. Kal'Hirol awaits, and Darkspawn, when left to their own devices, get up to all kinds of nonsense.
Please tell me you're a warrior. You're a rogue. Okay, fine. I guess we don't need Nathaniel.
Thunder Humper.
For now.
Nug pellets.
Get in here. I'm probably not going to have you very long, though, because I do like Nathaniel a lot. Maybe he'll win me over. Who knows?
So, you come here often?
No, I've never been this close to the surface.
Well, you're welcome to come with me anytime. Anytime.
I'm sorry, what?
The name's Ogren, by the way. But the ladies pronounce it Ogren.
You see what I mean? He's, like, he wasn't, like, the most polite dude around in the base game, but there's been a major character shift in between. Why can't I go over here? In between the base game and this one, you know? He is a much worse person, it feels like. Well, this place is inviting.
You remind me of Bronca sometimes.
I remind you of your ex-wife who fed her entire house to Darkspawn in a search for a magical anvil?
So you know about that?
Well, no. Not when you put it that way.
Smooth, Ogren. Real smooth.
Okay. I imagine I was supposed to hear that a bit later in the game, because it sounds like they've known each other for a bit based on that dialogue. Hello? Hey, you're not dead.
It's Juka. He's hurt. Bad.
I have healing spells.
Sigrun?
Yes, it's me. Be still and try not to talk.
Doesn't look good.
No. I feel my death upon me. And it is a sweet release.
I have healing spells,
No.
though.
I have bandages. I can help.
You must listen. The brood mothers.
Plural?
They're breeding. I saw an army. You must stop them. But beware the children. They are abominations, even among Darkspawn.
What? What children? Whose children?
The brood mothers, right?
Forgive me.
Ancestors look kindly on you, brother. We have to finish what the Legion started. Those brood mothers need to be destroyed.
I fought one of them, and that was pretty rough. Plural. Like, even if there's two... Hey, guys. Even if there's two, that's gonna be an issue. Well, that was closer than I thought. Also, why isn't Anders here? Nathaniel, what are you doing here? Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here.
Very well.
Did I misclick before? I mean, you leveled up, which is nice.
For all your faults, Ogren, you are a remarkable fighter.
Really? Let's go round the corner so I can show you something else remarkable.
It was just a friendly compliment.
You're friendly, I'm brazen and lustful. We're even.
Can I have Alistair back, please? Kinda getting tired of Ogren.
Is there some great ceremony when someone joins the Legion of the Dead?
It's called a funeral.
Right, but is it boring and somber like a regular funeral? I mean, you're not burying anyone.
This is true. Dwarven funerals involve a great deal of ale and singing. Then there's an orgy.
What? You're kidding!
Of course I'm kidding.
Okay, then.
So, what are you doing tonight?
Sleeping. Alone. With a knife under my pillow.
Hot.
Honestly, Ogren, what's the point? I'm in the Legion of the Dead. Nothing between us will last.
Exactly. All the fun, none of the commitment.
Eh.
I don't know much about Kal'Hirol, except what the others from the Legion told me. It used to be important. A center of learning for the Smithcast. When the fortress was lost, a lot of what the Smiths had learned was lost with it. They've never built anything quite like Kal'Hirol since.
Huh. So if we're gonna find a brood mother or brood mothers at the end of this? That doesn't sound very pleasant. What is that?
These beasts are surely dangerous.
Was I supposed... Was it... Am I just supposed to ignore that? What was that? Hello? Why is there a corpse
The
already
Legion
here?
got this far with no trouble.
Oh, I see.
We got careless and complacent and stormed the main entrance up those stairs. It was a disaster. The Darkspawn were waiting. They turned the Tig's old defenses against us.
Traps?
And more. Ancient Dwarven ingenuity, used by the very monsters it was intended to kill. We need to learn from the Legion's mistake. Avoid the main door.
I feel like I have run from a tough fight before, have I? Like I ran away from Flemeth the first time. Then I came back. I mean, I'm not afraid of them. Anything they can do, I can fireball. Is there another way in?
Most of the old Dwarven fortresses had hidden side entrances. I bet this one does too. We just need to find it.
What if I just went in anyway?
I have never seen such darkspawn before.
Childer grub. Oh no. Oh no. These are what that one guy was talking about, weren't they? Payback. Well, they're not too bad on their own. I'm going to imagine like the main threat regarding those guys. They had a decent amount of health. Not a lot, but a decent amount. They're probably gonna be like the Stalker, like Darkspawn Stalker equivalent. Where they're like very tiny and they come in packs all the time. And they always ambush you. That's probably how it goes. I should not be going there, actually. But what if I did go in? What if I wasn't afraid? What if I just walked into the main door?
Of course.
Just out of curiosity. These aren't gonna move, are they? Yeah, see you guys. Okay. Not too bad so far, seems. Oh, right, there's traps. Alright, we should stay here. Fight them from a distance. If we can. Why are we doing this? No. No, they aren't too bad, it seems. Sigrun, you need to get over here. Safety in numbers. What the hell? Just fireball them, please. What's that? How long have you been here?
Very well.
You're Does this at least do some damage? Stone projectile possibly shattering those.
As you said.
Don't attack me. Yeah, get down.
You
Looking pretty good so far. Ow. Oh my goodness, they summoned another one. Alright guys, just go. Do we have lyrium potions? We do. Here, have one of these. No, just have a regular one. It's not that dire yet. It might be. Are we good? I think we're good. That was pretty... Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the threat now. So the question is... was that the main threat? Or was that... Okay, yeah, I see the issue. We're just gonna leave. Is that okay? Guys, come on, we're out. We're leaving. We're not doing this. Having to fight a golem every 5 seconds. That is not on my to-do list. Well, thank you, Tab. I would not have seen that otherwise. Is there any way to see? I don't think so. Wow, okay. Hey.
I once started a rumor about secret passages in the tower. Had the Templars pressing their noses to the walls for months. Hilarious.
That is pretty fun, actually. Side entrance. Lovely. Let's do this. I'm sure we're gonna have no issues with this side entrance. No issues at all. What is this? Is this dirt? And I thought that this was lava or something. Or magma. Well, it's lava. Magma. Hey lads. Golem Master. That bodes well.
Destructive forces of nature coming right. Very well. I knew we could not lose.
Oh, was he the guy summoning the golems before? That's why, I see.
This reminds me of the time a Bronto fell off Orzamar's highest tier. Bronto guts everywhere.
Yeah. I don't like that image.
I'm just going to assume that something died in your mouth.
Funny story. Dwarf attacks mage, dwarf wins.
Yeah, I noticed how you pissed in your armor in that last fight. Well done.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Fantastic.